The IT recruitment game, what you need to know. Welcome to the world of IT recruitment, where multiple layers of companies stand between you and your dream job. In fact, this chain of intermediaries can be surprisingly large, with money flowing through many hands before it reaches the IT professional. Today, we'll break down how IT recruitment really works, focusing on the middlemen who profit, often at your expense. Let's uncover how various consultancy models operate and expose some of the hidden inefficiencies in the system. First, let's talk about the key players involved in the process. In any typical IT recruitment, there are several roles. The first ones are the recruiters. These are the people reaching out to you on platforms like LinkedIn or job portals. Their job is to match IT professionals with job opportunities, often working for agencies rather than the client companies themselves. Then we have consultancy firms, or let's say, the traditional model. These firms hire IT professionals and pay them a fixed salary or wage. They act as the official employer and are responsible for providing benefits, tax filings, and sometimes even training. You as the IT professional are placed on their payroll, while they bill the client company for your services at a higher rate. Next, there are the brokers or freelance model. In this model, you sign a contract directly with a consultancy or broker, but you are effectively working as a freelancer or contractor. The broker introduces you to the client, takes a cut of the contract, and you are responsible for managing your taxes and other freelance obligations. Here, you may operate as a sole trader or through your own company, providing services directly to the client. And finally, it is the hybrid models, also known as multi-tiered. Some setups involve multiple consultancy layers. You may be employed by a smaller consultancy firm, which in turn is subcontracted by a larger firm, which finally presents you to the end client. Each step in the chain adds a markup on your salary. Now let's focus on how commissions work across these different models. In a traditional consultancy model, you might be on the firm's payroll, but the client company is often paying far more than what you receive. In some cases, consultancies mark up your salary by 50% or even 100%. This means you could be earning $60, but the client is actually paying $120 or more per hour for your services. In the broker model, the broker takes a percentage from your hourly rate or project fee, and you're left with the responsibility for your own taxes, benefits, and other expenses. Sometimes, brokers take significant cuts for merely connecting you with the client. Lastly, in hybrid models, every layer in the chain takes a slice of the pie. So if you're working through multiple consultancies, each firm will add its own markup, inflating the cost for the end client, and further reducing what you earn compared to the total payment. This recruitment model is common across many countries, but the specific structures vary. Let's take a quick look. In the United States, it's common for large corporations to use both traditional consultancy firms and brokers to source IT professionals. Hybrid models also thrive in the US market. In Europe, especially in countries like the UK and Germany, traditional consultancies are more prominent, though brokers and multi-layered consultancy chains are becoming more common. In India, many IT professionals are hired through brokers or agencies that subcontract them to client companies, with outsourcing being a major driver of this trend. Now, let's look at how this affects IT professionals. Each of these models presents its own challenges. First, we have traditional consultancy. You have job security, but you may be paid much less than what the client is paying for your services. Then we can find the broker model. While you have more control over your rate, you also take on more responsibility. You're effectively a freelancer, and that comes with administrative burdens like tax management. And finally, the hybrid models. These are often the most problematic. The more layers there are between you and the client, the more each company takes in commission. As a result, you might end up earning far less, even though the client is paying a premium. So, how does the client choose which IT professional to hire? Here's a breakdown of their decision-making process. First of all, skill set and experience. These are non-negotiable. The client wants someone who can do the job effectively. It's also important the cultural fit. Beyond technical skills, the client is often looking for someone who will blend well with their team. And pay attention to this one, which consultancy presents you matters. This factor is often overlooked by IT professionals, but clients sometimes make decisions based on their relationship with the consultancy or broker. If two candidates with similar skills are presented, the client may favor the one introduced by a more trusted consultancy, or the one offered at a lower overall cost due to fewer middlemen. As you can see, IT recruitment is not as simple as it seems. With so many intermediaries involved, each one taking a cut, it's the IT professional who often loses out. Being aware of these different models can help you navigate the system better and hopefully negotiate better terms for yourself. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep asking. Keep growing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more.